My name is Rob Garf. I'm Vice President of Retail Strategies at AMR Research. I cover the store and cross-channel operations, so helping retailers understand the latest trends around the store and helping them understand what technology is available to help enable leading business strategies. geoVue brings a whole new level of science to the determination of sites. And again, it's not just picking new sites, but it's an overall portfolio management approach to understand what sites you have in place, how well they're performing, and what opportunities you have to expand your market presence.
Well, we've been using geoVue for many years now, and when we started we were opening approximately 250 stores a year. We're now opening over 600 stores a year, and it's our goal to get to 1,000 stores per year. And we couldn't do it without the tools that we're using, like the ones that geoVue is helping us create.
Rita's is the largest Italian ice concept in the country today. We have 430 stores. Started in Philadelphia in 1984. I'm committed to bringing technology in, and I thought geoVue was really the best ones to be able to do it.
Having a mature trade area doesn't necessarily mean that you're operating those stores in the most effective way, right? So what geoVue can do is help the retailer overall, in a holistic fashion, optimize that trade area.
In markets like the Northeast, where we are penetrated with one store for every 5,000 people. So new store placement is almost like microsurgery. We use these tools to help us place these locations effectively.
Cereality is a cereal bar concept. Cereality is where it's always Saturday morning. We serve 40 different brands of hot and cold cereal. We use geoVue to define the territorial boundaries, again, to do the capacity analysis that tells us how many cereality points of distribution will fit within a given territory. It's fact-based data that helps them find the right real estate and negotiate the right price.
Well, we have two brands, Papa Gino's Pizza and D'Angelo's Sandwiches. Today we have 370 restaurants, all located within New England. Our growth strategy is to start to grow beyond the New England market, where we've been for 40 years. Where geoVue came into play was they helped us figure out which were the best first markets to start with our development plan.
Franchisees are a big part of the retail community. There's no question about that. And what geoVue can do is help this, for all intent and purposes, mom and pop organization make the right decision around their store. If they only have an opportunity to open one store, perhaps two stores in its entirety, geoVue can come to the table and help both the brand and the franchisee make the determination of where the best location for that, again, individual store or small group of stores.
During our first interview with a prospective franchisee, we explained to them what we've done to analyze the country and determine points of distribution. They've been very, very impressed with the detail of which we've looked at the country. Once we complete the negotiations and sign a partner on, they use the geoVue optimization study, which is more in-depth, that tells them exactly within the territory where they should build the locations and in what order they should build them in.
We're committing for our franchise partners millions of dollars a year on an annual basis of liabilities of leases. And what geoVue really brought was two major pieces of the puzzle. One was going into a new market, for example, Atlanta or cities in Florida, to be able to go in and analyze and map out the number of stores that we can open up in a given market. Number two was being able to help us identify what sites in those certain markets should we be looking at.
A lot of companies have the data. geoVue had the understanding of what we were trying to accomplish.
They're not just selling you a piece of software. They don't send you a disk, you load it and they walk away. It's really the intelligence and the experience of the people that really optimize the software.
I don't remember anybody having the resources and the intelligence and the expertise like geoVue has. That's what impressed me the most. When we sat back and looked at the other two individual companies, it was very clear that geoVue was able to offer something that the other ones did not.
Jim Collins began to study enduring great companies while teaching at Stanford Business School. His search for answers began with a single question.
We wanted to know one thing. Can a good company become a great company? And if so, how? If I were to pick one sentence out of all of our work so far that is the most important, it would be simply this. Greatness is not a function of circumstance. It's a function of choice and discipline. The good to greats had this moment of epiphany where they saw the one big thing that they could focus on to be great.
1, 2, 3.
I love Walgreens. The best, most convenient drugstores done with great passion over and over again. 30 years, one great result.
We had a store in Pasadena, Texas, and we needed to relocate it out of a strip mall. So we had an A location that we wanted to move it to, but the owner didn't want to sell. The store was doing well, but we knew it could do a lot better. So rather than stay in the current strip mall, we moved to what we considered a B location. We built a brand new store. Store sales went up 30%. Store did fantastic. 3 years later, the A location owner decided to retire. The decision had to be made. Do we sacrifice building expenses to move it to that A location? Well, the decision was easy. We wanted to put the best stores on the best corners for Walgreens. We moved the store to that A location. The store went up another 30% in revenues, and the store became a $1 million profit store for the Walgreens company. Walgreens' commitment to putting the best store on the best corner, to move this store 2 times in 3 years to get the best location, is what makes Walgreens a great company.